Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaylin. Today we have a quick core workout for you. So maybe you've just got a little bit of time and you want to get in that quick workout, something nice and focused, or maybe you've finished up another workout and just want to add a little bit more core work to that, then this would be perfect as well. So you can see here, it's our other little furry friend, Sylvia. I don't know that she's been in our videos here yet, but she is usually hanging out downstairs. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. All you need is your mat here for this, and we're gonna go ahead and get started right away. So I do need this mat, so I'm gonna put her off to the side just a little bit. And we're gonna go ahead and lay ourselves all the way down. So you're gonna come onto your back, and you're gonna bring your arms down by your sides. So I want you to find this nice kind of heavy, long neutral spine here. So the back of your head is heavy, the back of your shoulders, and the back of your pelvis. Go ahead and take a deep breath here, taking a deep breath in on your inhale, and then exhale. Go ahead and let it go. Let's do one more, just like that. Deep inhale. And exhale to release. All right, so we're gonna find some pelvic rocking. So I want you to take your deep breath in, and then on your exhale, go ahead and flatten your low back into the mat. And then inhale to let it come back to neutral. And then again, exhale, flatten the low back. And inhale to neutral. Let's just do a few more like that. Good, exhale. Good, inhale. So engaging that belly as we pull the belly button down towards the mat. Good, inhale. And last one. We might have done one extra with that. Good, and then inhale, release. All right, we're gonna find our neutral pelvis again in our neutral spine. And then I want you to find your tabletop legs. So you're gonna bring your right leg up and then your left. So as you do that, feel the back of the ribs still pulling down into the mat, and make sure that your head feels like it's in good alignment. You might need to put a pillow or a little rolled up towel and place it underneath your head and your shoulders if you're feeling like you're straining your head down towards the mat. All right, we're gonna start with some single leg toe taps. So wheeling right at the hip joint, you're gonna tap that right toe down to the mat and then lift back up, and then switch to your other side. Good, so we do right and left. So the hardest part about this is keeping the ribs pulling down so that we're not arching the spine and the low back off the mat. Good, tap and tap. Good, let's do 2 more sets. Good, last set. Good, now we're gonna bring the arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna add an ab curl with the toe tap. So we're gonna exhale, lift up, tap the right toe down. We'll bring it back up, switch to the other side. Good, and lift. And lift, that's it. So we're coordinating that upper and lower body movement together. Good. We're gonna do 1 more set. Last one. Good, and up. All right, now I want you to come into your ab curl and hold the ab curl. Good, now you're gonna take both legs and you're gonna tap them down together. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale to tap. Exhale, lift. So if your legs don't tap all the way to the floor, that's okay. I want you to keep that alignment so you're not arching that lower spine off the mat. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last one. Good, lower everything all the way down. All right, so we're gonna do a nice a bent knee roll up here. So we're gonna bring the arms back behind you, take your inhale. Exhale, you're gonna lift the arms, lift the head, peel the spine up so you come to full seated. And then you're gonna reverse that, coming back down. Think low back, mid back, upper back, arms lift. Good, think of squeezing those inner thighs together. And then we come back up, exhale. Use your hands behind your legs if you need to. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. It's our spinal articulation with our abdominals. Good, and again, exhale. Peel up and lift. And lower. We're gonna do one more just like that. Exhale. Good, and lift. And lower all the way down. All right, we're gonna move right into our single straight leg stretch. So our legs, our single leg stretch. Legs are gonna come into tabletop. We're gonna lift up into our ab curl, pull that right leg in as you reach the left leg away, shoulders down, and then we switch and reach. Good, switch, switch. Good, make sure your head is in line with your spine. That'll take the strain off your neck. Good, 2 more sets. 2, 2, 1, 1. Good, lower it all the way down. Double leg stretch is next. So go ahead and come up into that ab curl. Good, keep your head in that ab curl. Inhale, arms and legs shoot out opposite directions. Exhale, bring it in. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Good, inhale. Exhale. Good, 3, 2. Good, last one. Good, lower it back down. And just a note here, if you ever feel strain in your neck, always just give yourself a break, come back down to the mat. You can always do these exercises with your head on the mat as well. You do not need to lift that head up at all. All right, single straight leg stretch. Legs up to the ceiling, lifting up, hands behind the right leg as we reach the left leg away. We pulse, pulse, switch, bring it in, pulse, pulse, switch. That's it. Again, shoulders down. Always thinking of pulling your shoulders down towards your ribs so they stay away from your ears. Good, one more set. Good, bend the knees in, lower the head down. All right, double straight leg stretch. Legs back up to the ceiling. You got this. Lift up into your ab curl, and then we inhale, reach those legs away. Exhale, lift back up. Good, inhale, reach, but don't let that low back arch. Exhale, lift. Inhale, and exhale. 3 more, 3. Last 2. Last one. Good, pull it in, lower it down. All right, crisscross. You might know his bicycle is next. Legs in tabletop. Hands here come behind the head. Elbows are gonna stay wide. So when we twist, I want you to think of pulling your armpit to your knee instead of your elbow. So go ahead and lift up into that ab curl. Twist towards that right leg as you reach the left leg long. And then we switch and switch. Feel the difference when you keep those elbows wide. 2 more sets. Good, bring it all the way in. Do some knee circles here, massaging out that lower back, that lumbar spine. And then go ahead and reverse. Good, bring your feet down to the mat. Arms come down by your sides. We're gonna do some bridging here. So let's do 3 rolling bridges. So our legs are in parallel. We're in our neutral spine to start. Take your inhale. Exhale, flatten your low back into the mat as you peel the spine up into that nice long line. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse it. Lower it down. Release that pelvis. Good, do that again. Exhale, press into the backs of the arms, roll up. Good, lift here and lower and release. Good, one more just like that. Good, and bring it down. I should have mentioned, if you did have a towel or a pillow behind your head, always bring that out and place it off to the side when you are doing any sort of bridging. All right, so flat back here. We're gonna do our flat back bridges, more of a pulse. All right, so hinging from the hips, we lift the hips up into bridge. Good, lower a few inches, lift back up. Good, lower and lift. You think you're driving through your glutes, right? Still using your core. So your core is that front and back body, right? It's not just your abdominals. It's kind of everything right in the center. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then roll down through the spine to come all the way down. Awesome. Go ahead and bring those legs nice and long. Bring those arms back behind you. So we're gonna do our full roll up. If that bent knee roll up was good enough for you, if that was challenging enough for you, then go ahead and come back to that bent knee version. Otherwise, take your inhale here. Exhale, you're gonna peel the spine up, reach forward over the legs, pull the belly back, and then reverse it as you come all the way down. Good, inhale, reach back. Exhale, scoop, round and reach. Good, lower it down. Good, inhale. Exhale. I love these roll-ups. I feel like they're such a great abdominal exercise, but you also get that nice stretch at the top in your lower back and in the back of your legs as well. Good, reach and down. We're gonna do one more just like that. Inhale, exhale. Good, reach. Okay, we're gonna finish by rolling all the way down onto your back. All right, I wanna have you lay off to the side. I'm gonna lay on my right side first. We're gonna move into what's called side lying banana, okay? So you're gonna bring your legs off to the side, straight down away from you, and you're gonna be laying on your sides. You're on the side of your hip, right? And everything's stacked up. Your hips are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, so you're not tipping forward or backward here. Top arm is gonna be our top hand pressing into the mat. Bottom arm is nice and long along the floor, okay? So we're gonna break this into two parts here. So first part of banana, I want you to keep your legs rooted into the floor, and you're gonna start to press into this top hand as you start to bring the bottom arm towards you and lift. And then you lower back down. You're gonna feel this in those top obliques, right? So you're just sliding that arm towards you and lower. It is helpful if you have kind of a surface where you can easily slide that hand, so it probably won't work well on your mat itself. Good, and lower. Let's do one more, and lift. Good, and lower. Now either stick with that, or we're gonna lift the legs at the same time that we lift the upper body. So this is where we find that full banana shape. So when you start to press into that hand, you lift legs as well as upper body, and then you lower the legs and upper body down. Good, and again, you lift. Good, and lower. Or maybe you just lift the legs and not the upper body. Good. 3 more, 3. That's it, last 2. And last one, and lower. All right, let's go ahead and switch right to our other side. So come on up, swing those legs around, set up, or you could just flip yourself right over. All right, so starting with that nice long spine, right? Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Now we just do that upper body first as we press into this top hand, slide that bottom arm up and lift and bring it back down. That's it. Good. And lower. Good. Press it up, lift. And lower. Last one. And bring it down. All right, add those legs to it, or maybe you just do the legs or just do the upper body, right? So when you're ready, start to press it up, lift, and bring it down. Good. Good, and lower. We've got 3 more. Last 2. That's it. Last one. Good, lower all the way back down. All right, I'm gonna have you roll right onto your belly. So just like I mentioned with our bridging, right? So our core includes more than just our abdominals, right? It includes this whole backside of our body as well. All right, so we're gonna find a little extension so we can strengthen those back muscles too. So we're going to find a little bit of a lift here with our swan exercise. So we're gonna reach the legs long, pull the belly in and up, bring the hands under the shoulders. Good, we're gonna inhale as we start to press into those hands, keep the belly pulling off the mat, lift up, keep the elbows squeezing by the sides, and then we exhale, lower. Good, again, we inhale, press up to lift. And exhale to lower. Good, 2 more like that. Good, you should feel those kind of upper back extensor muscles working, and still our core, because we need to keep the belly pulling in and up to protect that lower back. So we're trying not to arch through the lower part of the spine. All right, bring it all the way down. Bring the arms forward. Legs are reaching straight back behind you. We're moving into Superman. So probably no need to explain that one. We're gonna start to lift the upper and lower body, pulling that belly in. So we inhale to lift, right? So we're in that beautiful Superman position or Superwoman, and exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift up. Keep that head or that neck reaching long so that it's staying in line with the rest of the spine. So no cranking the head up as you lift. Good, and lower. Good, let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, bring those hands back onto the shoulders. Press yourself up into an all fours position. We are gonna move into a plank, all right? So your choice, doing kneeling plank or forearm plank if you'd like, instead of being on your full hands. I'm gonna show you this full plank position. So have your shoulders right over your wrists. And then you're gonna bring one leg back and then the other. So you're on this beautiful long line. Again, keep your head in line with your spine, so don't let the head drop down. Now we're gonna do what's called a leg pull-up. You're gonna lift that right leg off, reaching it long out of the hip socket, flex through that left ankle, come forward, lower that right foot down. Do the same thing on the other side. So you're lifting a leg, flexing the other ankle forward and lower. Good, keep alternating here. Or maybe you just hold plank. Good. Last set. Good, and lower the knees all the way down. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna come back onto our back. We've got just a couple exercises left. So we're gonna start first with the legs up to the ceiling, doing some toe taps, and then we're gonna move into a teaser, Pilates teaser. So go ahead and lift those legs up to the ceiling, flex through your ankles, bend your knees if you need to. And you're gonna lift up, try to touch your toes, and then just come about halfway down before you lift back up. So it's just a little lift, lift. Good. Exhale to come up. Good, I want 6 more. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring the knees into the chest. All right, we've got our final teaser exercise. So this is one of those exercises when I first did Pilates, oh my gosh, more than 15 years ago. I can't believe it was that long. This was not one of my favorites, but once I realized how to engage, how to control the movement, it's one of my favorite exercises now. I just think it feels so good once you can get it. So take it in steps if you need to, right, in pieces. We might not get it all at once. So keep the legs in tabletop to start. Bring the arms back behind you. Keep the ribs pulling to the floor. Take your inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna start to peel up until you roll yourself all the way up. This is your full teaser here, right? This is with bent knees, but your arms are straight. Maybe you hold onto the backs of the legs if you need that support. Good, try to pull your belly in, but keep your shoulders down, collarbone wide. Now this is where that control comes in. You're gonna reverse this and roll down. Think of pulling your low back down first. Try to come slowly. Good, and eventually those arms come back behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, roll it up. Good, beautiful, proud chest here. And then we reverse it. Good, for the next 2, you can keep your knees bent or you can extend them as you come up. So exhale, roll up, good. Lift, you can reach the legs long. Good, and then we reverse. Good, you can either bend the knees or keep the legs straight. Good, last one, exhale. Roll up, beautiful, good. And bring it back down. Good, this time bring the knees into your chest. Give them a nice hug. Good, do some knee circles. So I'm curious what you guys think of teaser, how it feels to you, right? If maybe you're like me and kind of had to work your way into it, which is like a lot of the exercises, right? Especially a lot of the harder ones. Go ahead and reverse those circles. It's hard for a lot of people who don't have that kind of mobility and flexion in the lower part of the back. So a lot of people can get really stuck in that lower part of the spine, the lumbar spine. And it's hard to roll up and down into and out of teaser when you don't have that mobility and that kind of, you can't get that curve in your spine. So if it's hard for you, that might be one of the reasons why. And unless you have something like osteoporosis or some other issue where you shouldn't be flexing your spine, just work on kind of that pelvic rocking that we did at the beginning, where you're just trying to flatten your low back into the mat, right? And always trying to get that flexion in those particular exercises where we call for that in particular, really trying to open that low back up, okay? All right, so I want you to reach your left leg out, pull that right knee into your chest, and then go ahead and cross it over the body. So that's where that mobility and spinal articulation comes in. Really, it's really important to continue practicing that mobility all the way up and down your spine, okay? Good, let's go ahead and switch sides. Bridging is really good for that too. So really focusing on that opening and flexibility all the way up and down the spine. Sometimes it's hard to feel on your own, and sometimes it takes kind of another eye to tell you, hey, you're not really flexing in that lower part. So that's where having somebody, a teacher or somebody with you, can be helpful. All right, bring your knees into your chest and then bring the arms and legs out nice and long. Reach the arms and legs apart. Good, pull the knees back in, rock yourself up to a comfortable and easy seat. Good, maybe that's on your knees. Maybe you come to standing if that works better for you. And just grow that spine nice and tall. Shoulders are drawing down. Take a deep breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let it go. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am going to link to a couple other workouts here. So if you're looking to do some more today, I've got a great upper body workout, nice and focused, and a shorter workout just like this one. I also have a lower body workout as well. So combining all these workouts would really give you a full body workout if you wanted to go ahead and continue on with that today. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you back here on the mat again soon.